Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the healers, and the light bringers of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button below with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on the channel. Today we're going to dive into your months of July and August. I'm doing them together this month to take a look at what you have going on, what you need to know, what the angels want you to know, and how you can best navigate this month. So we're going to take a look, and the cards that I'm going to show you first are the cards that I pulled just as the central themes, the central focus for July and August. Okay, so definitely you have some change. I can see that with all the other cards that we've pulled here too. Life-changing epiphany or experience. Okay, so there is a different way of seeing things. There is a different understanding that's really going to lead to change. And the card itself says it's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. And I think that, speaking of that, we have the Stay Strong in Your Faith card as well. I think that faith is going to be so key, so important for helping you to navigate this month. Just really connecting with that, making sure that you're taking time out to connect with your higher power in whatever way you do that. But I think that's really going to carry you through and help you to navigate some of these trickier energies that you have coming up in July and August. This one says, stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Okay, so it really is going to be about those thoughts and that vision and the energies that you are feeding this month. Okay, so we're going to start first with I pulled all theme cards and then clarifying cards around the theme card. Okay, so the first card that we have here as the theme card is the Seven of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords. I'm feeling like with this energy that this is very much about a situation where somebody has betrayed your trust. You know, somebody maybe you didn't expect to betray your trust. There's been some kind of a betrayal, or somebody hasn't been honest with you, right? And I feel like this is very much a focus. I feel like you're very in your head about this. You're thinking a lot about this. You're spending a lot of time focusing on this, and it feels like it's been a pretty challenging energy. Okay, this is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune card, the Ace of Wands upright, and the Metamorphosis card. Okay, so let's break these down. So when we're looking at this, I mean, I think that this is really the thing that you need. And this feels like this is something that happens in happened in the past, or maybe it happens during this time period, or something to remind you of what happened in the past. But this really, whatever this is, whether you're being reminded of that, or there's just one thing with this person or this situation that just kind of finally pushes it over the edge, we get to this Wheel of Fortune card where you decide to let go, where you decide to move forward. You decide that you don't want to stay in this energy anymore. You don't want to continue to allow this person or this circumstance, this situation to treat you this way, to behave this way. And there is a release, there is a moving forward, there is a you choosing to step into the next phase of things. And you're moving past this situation. So it may not even be a letting go of a person or a circumstance, but a moving past it, a letting go of allowing it to impact you on a day-to-day basis. Okay, I definitely see a letting go. I definitely see a lightening here with this, where you're starting to understand that it is impacting you in a really negative way, right? It's really been challenging for you. And I see with this Ace of Wands that you just know that it's time to take action on something, whether that's, again, a walking away, or maybe it's a situation that you have felt really held back in for a long time, and it's kept you really stuck. Maybe you've been very, very stuck in a situation from the past and have just felt like it's preventing opportunity from coming in for you, or it's preventing you from moving forward in any kind of a real way. And I see you stepping forward. I see you moving forward. I see you beginning to take actions in your life that you haven't been taking for quite some time. There's a new, fresh energy that's coming on the other side of whatever this release is, whatever it is that you're letting go. And this this is truly a metamorphosis for you. It's a period of change, it's a period of growth, and you're going to emerge from this transformed and better than ever. However, you know, it might feel challenging while you're navigating that. So understand that whatever is being stirred up for you, or whatever else has happened in this situation, this is purposeful. And so take a look at it, sit with it, and really ask yourself what you deserve, what you need, and what it is that you need to do here in order to move forward in your own life in a positive way, in a way that allows you to live your best life possible. So allowing that process to happen for you. We're going to come over here. There's definitely some challenges. You know, you're definitely feeling disconnected from the things that you want in your life. I see some frustration of not having the things that you want in your life with this Ten of Cups reverse, right? This is my happy family card. This is showing up reverse. So maybe, you know, some of you are feeling like, when is my person going to come? When is, when am I going to have the kids that I want to have? When am I going to have the life that I want to have? When am I going to have the vision of what I want to have? When are these things going to manifest? Or when am I going to feel happy? When am I going to feel joyful? So there is an energy of when, and you're waiting, right? And we also have, for some of you, you're thinking about children, because this is a clarifying card, the Empress in reverse, okay? And the Empress is and can be about children. So maybe you're even worried about your children, or you're very focused on a situation in regard to a child, or about wanting to have children. I feel like for some of you, this is very much a focus. Like, when is it going to be my time for that to happen? Or when is this going to happen for me? So again, there's very much an energy though of lack with this card. The Empress, when she's upright, just allows things to come to her, and she knows that they come to her. She knows that she is a powerful creator here in this world. And when she puts the intentions out there, that they will be drawn to her. And so I do feel like this is a reminder to really make sure that you, again, like this stay strong in your faith card, you know, paying attention to the thoughts that you're thinking and the things that you're focusing on. Because if you are so focused on feeling badly about what has not happened yet, and I'm not saying, I mean, this stuff is difficult, you know, sometimes we wait a very, very long time for things to manifest, or things don't go the way that we want them to, right? This can also be like, why didn't things work out the way that I wanted it to? Why hasn't this happened? We can spend time in that, but really, what's the point? You want to make sure that you're allowing yourself to grieve, or to feel, or to process the emotion, but then you want to move forward as best you can. You know, you want to come back to the emotions. I would say visit the feelings and let yourself feel them, because we also don't want to numb those, but at the same time, really shifting back into an empowering mindset of, okay, so how am I going to move forward in my life, and what do I want now? And what steps do I need to take in my life that are going to help support me to move in the direction of my best path, you know? And some of that is going to be, some of those steps are not going to be actions, but shifts in mindset and changing the way that you're perceiving things, and really trying to embody the energy of what it is that you want. Because when you can hold that energy for long periods of time, when you can feel like you have a happy family, even when on the surface you don't, when you can feel like you have the children that you want, or the partner that you want, when on the surface that has not arrived yet, you can magnetize those things too. So really thinking about, how do I focus on this? How do I pull this into my body? But here's the thing too, is I feel like there's something you don't want to let go of, right? And it's connected to this vision, it's connected to the things that you want, and it is actually the block in allowing this to manifest. So we want to focus our thoughts on the things that we want, but we also want to release what needs to go. So maybe it's releasing a story that you've been telling yourself for a long time, and that you found yourself very attached to. Maybe it's releasing a label that you've connected to yourself, or you know, sometimes we can, when we have had a lot of really challenging things happen, we can very much feel as though we are a victim, and absolutely, we can be victimized in circumstances and in life, and earth is hard, right? But we don't want to stay in that energy of being the victim, because when we do that, we are handing our power away. We are saying, I am a victim and I will continue to be a victim. When we say, I am empowered and I am stepping into my power and I'm choosing to be powerful and I'm choosing to step into this next phase of my life, because there is very much a metamorphosis, like we said, happening here, and a shift with this Wheel of Fortune into a new phase, a leveling up. I'm choosing to step into this and I'm going to perceive it in a different way. And I'm not going to focus so much on what has happened or what has been done to me. I'm going to work on healing it. I'm going to work on releasing that. And I'm going to focus on what I want and what brings me joy and what I need in my life moving forward. Okay. And this is like what's blocking your clarity right now with the Ace of Swords, right? You're not seeing things clearly. You're not, open to new ideas, to new thoughts that are wanting to help you to manifest the very things that you want, because there's something that you don't want to let go of, something, someone. You know what this is. I don't feel like this is news to you, okay? But this is ultimately going to bring in this clarity that you are seeking and this understanding of what's next. And this is going to require some faith, some connecting with your spirituality, connecting with prayer, with this look up card, you know, spending time looking up, connecting with the sky, understanding that there is something so much greater than you that is always supporting you. And I like to have conversations with the sky. Maybe that sounds weird, I don't know, but I love to spend time under the stars or outside and just looking up and praying and connecting and just feeling the energy, the love that is always available to us. Now, these next cards that we have here, the card that we have central. Now, some of you might be focused on a relationship because we do have this King of Cups reversed. So why hasn't my ideal person come in who has an open heart and who has, with this Magician card, clarifying all of the qualities that I'm looking for? You know, why don't I have everything that I want in this world? So there's very much a why me, or why don't I? And the message here is like understanding with this Magician that you have everything within you to create everything that you need in your life. And so you have to come back to being intentional and setting intentions. So if you're wanting to call in that ideal partner, make a list of those qualities and what that looks like. And I just had a conversation with someone today where she was saying, you know, I recognized that on my list, I was really comparing that to somebody that I care for, but I recognized that I was limiting my list because maybe this person wasn't all of the things that I was looking for. And I thought that was so powerful, because this, you know, we want to recognize what our ideal is, what it is that we want. We want to aim higher. We want to have a bigger vision, because that vision is going to allow you to call in truly, truly amazing things, all the things that you want. And this is really saying you have the magic within you to create this, but you've got to shift the focus and you've got to put the bigger vision out there. You've got to put it out there and then also let it go, and also trust that whatever is wanting to manifest will manifest in exactly the right timing. But I would make a list, you know, and if this isn't a relationship, because this doesn't have to be, you know, whatever it is that you are, again, finding yourself focused on feeling, or finding yourself wanting to manifest in your life, and putting some energy into calling that in through embodying that energy, through setting intentions, through writing down what it is that you are calling into your life, okay? But this is also, I feel like there's also a message about being ready to open to the possibilities, okay? Because I feel like you've been a little afraid. Like, what if I open to this and lots of change comes in? Okay, what if I let myself live my life with an open heart, or just you know, taking an opportunity that's coming in and I'm opening to it, but I'm scared because I'm scared I'm going to fail, or I'm scared that my life is going to be wildly different. And again, this Magician card is saying you are absolutely ready. You are ready, and it's your time. We have the Shine card here with this too. It's your time to shine. It's time to shine your light. It's time to step into maybe even a leadership position. letting people maybe give you attention that you would have been uncomfortable with in the past, but letting yourself shine and letting yourself be comfortable in your light and not feeling like you have to dim your light for anyone. Do not dim your light for anyone. Let yourself shine. It's so important here in this month, okay? Or in these 2 months and in your life. The next set of cards that we have here are the central card that we have here is the Six of Wands. Okay, so again, I feel like you're discouraged. It's like, where's my victory? Why isn't this happening for me? This is clarified by the Knight of Wands. We're wanting things to happen. We're wanting action to come in. And the Justice card. So there is something that has maybe felt that where justice has not been served, and there's a frustration around that, okay? We also pulled this Three of Wands connected with this. Why hasn't my ship come in? Okay. But it's like, these are coming in upright as well. So while there is a why, there is very much these things coming in for you, right? Like the Three of Wands for me is like, your ship is starting to come in. You're starting to see evidence that things are shifting, things are changing, things are moving in a better direction for you, but you still have to trust, right? You have to trust. You're going to see more concrete evidence of that over the next couple months, but you still have to have that trust and that faith, because it may not come in and like immediately be manifested in exactly the way it looks. It may be a progression, right? But at the same time, there is a faster moving energy here with this Knight of Wands. Somebody, something is coming in and they are taking action. So it might be like you remove this resistance of why, and you start to understand that you have everything within you for this to happen, and you start to embody the energy of these things that you want to manifest, and it just comes, right? It just comes into your life, and you didn't even have to do a whole lot to make it happen. You know, that person that you're wanting coming back in, that job that you're wanting being offered to you, and it's like these, you know, Knight of Wands is about offers and offers coming in quickly, and so focus on what you want to manifest, because there is a very magical energy here with this and with the Magician energy, and justice being served, you know, and it might not be justice being served in the form of you getting exactly the outcome that you want, although it can be, absolutely. This is justice upright, absolutely. Something coming into balance or justice being served. But I feel like this is going to be a justice being served in a different way than you might expect, right? It might be a situation that karma just takes care of it, or it might be a situation where you just don't care so much about the outcome anymore. And there's a justice, there's a balance that comes through that. It might be just a shift within you that creates a different kind of an outcome, but either way, it's like you're not so attached to this. You're not so frustrated with this. There's a forgiveness. There's very much a theme of forgiveness. And remember that forgiveness is not about forgiving and allowing the same things to happen to you. It's about forgiveness for the purpose of releasing that energy from yourself. And so as you forgive, it's not even necessarily about the other person or the circumstance. It's about you, and it's about healing you. And so there's a forgiveness and there's a release that you are going to be doing over the next couple of months that's going to be really powerful. And this is kind of that block, or one of the blocks that is preventing you from having all the things that you're wanting. And what comes with this is a level up, truly a beautiful level up. You know, you're changing your life for the better. Expect success, expect amazing things, expect as you step into this new level to see so many of the things that you're wanting to manifest coming into your experience, and they're probably coming in pretty quickly here with this Knight of Wands. So those are your messages for the months of July and August. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button below. I always appreciate it. It really helps to support the channel. If you guys want to learn more about me or about clarity, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. I'll see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.